Do you disagree that you've had problems bringing people into your military?
We have problems.
And do you think that it's respectful to come to the Oval Office of the United States of America and attack the administration that is trying to prevent the destruction of your country?
A lot of questions. Let's start from the beginning.
Sure.
First of all, during the war, everybody has problems. Even you, but you have nice ocean and don't feel now, but you will feel it in the future. God bless.
You don't know that.
God bless.
You
God bless. You will not have a war.
Don't tell us what we're going to feel.
Well, bro, that was a threat.
Hold on.
That was a threat.
100% that was a threat. 100%. This little mother, throw him in the wood chipper right there, and the war ends. Nobody in Ukraine wants this war.
Oh, bro.
This wants the war because him and his homies are stealing all the money.
You get paid.
I love how Trump's sitting. He's letting them talk.
Yeah.
Lets them talk, lets them talk, lets them talk, lets them talk. The guy gets 1 inch out of line, and he said, hold on. And then let's play the rest.
Fucking hammers him, bro.
Tell us
What
you're gambling with World War III. And what you're doing is very disrespectful to the country, this country. It's
with
back
all
to
respect
you.
to your
Far
country.
more than a lot of people said
wearing
they
respect.
should have.
What is up, guys? It's Andy Frisella, and this is the show for the realists. Say goodbye to the lies, the fakeness, and delusions of modern society, and welcome to reality. Guys, today we have Andy and DJ
Cruise the internet.
That's what we're going to do. That's what CTI stands for. It stands for Cruise the Internet. I didn't know if you guys could figure that out. But what we do here is we put topics on the screen, we speculate on what's true and what's not true, and then we talk about how we, the people, have to solve these problems that all these knuckleheads create. Mm-hmm. Let's just get right into it. Mm-hmm. We don't run ads on the show, so we ask that you don't be a hoe.
Mm-hmm. And you share the show.
There you go.
Yep. You're looking good, man.
Is it?
Damn.
Yeah. I saw you trying to start work out, and I know what the you're up to.
What am I up to?
Trying to catch up and beat me. I can't let you. I can't let you. I can't.
Bro, you look good, man. Shit.
Thanks, brother.
You looking good. I don't know if it might just be the sweater. I don't think it's the sweater though.
No, it's my face.
Man, like,
yeah.
All right.
Yeah. What's up?
You tell me.
You look good too, bro.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Hold it down.
Yeah.
We went to we had a big event this weekend.
Dude, that was a big historic event.
Big Jim turns 80 years old yesterday.
Man. Shit.
We went to dinner on Saturday for
it. Was a good time.
It was good.
It was a good time, man. It's always nice. It's always nice. He was kind of surprised.
You know, he's been around, man. It's hard to get him.
When you've been around that many blocks.
Yeah.
It's hard to
yeah. I mean, he fought in the Civil War.
He's seen a thing or two. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, man, 80 years, man.
That's a long time.
Yeah, still moving though.
Yeah, we ought to get him on the show, maybe.
I mean, if you
do an interview of his 80 years.
Yeah, if you guys are ready for a 6-hour podcast,
my God.
let us know.
That's the truth. It's going to be an all-day affair. What else going on?
Good though, man. No, everything is good, man. Everything's good. We got a lot to talk about.
I bet.
Yeah, let's do some cruising. Before we get to our headlines, I always try to throw a little special sauce in there for you. We just landed on the moon.
Who did?
We did.
Me and you?
No, like America.
Oh.
Yep. Lunar lander. Firefly Blue Ghost. Lunar lander touches down on the moon. This is the first time.
Ever.
I'm about to say, I was gonna say, I would believe this when chicks can have
Bro,
dicks.
you can't look back at the old footage. You cannot look back at the old footage
and be like, yeah,
oh yeah, that's totally real. Like, you just can't. If you do, I got some ocean front property in Arizona, bro. Like you just can't tell me that's real. I'm sorry.
Listen, I believe this when chicks can have dicks. You know what I'm saying?
Well, apparently they can.
Well, one's more truer than the other, though.
Yeah. Did you see that study I sent you?
Oh yeah, dude, that's sad.
Bro, I sent DJ a study today, and they said that they ran some studies on people who actually transition. So one of the big arguments in gender transition is that before they transition, they have a likelihood suicide rate of, I think, like 48%.
Right. And so doing the surgery saves their lives.
Yes, that's the justification for these people.
Right.
But now there's been a study that's come out. Does it say?
Yeah, a recent study published in Oxford's.
Yeah, well, you know Oxford, they don't know what they're doing.
They trust science there.
Yeah.
Oxford's Journal of Sexual Medicine, sampling 107,000 people, found that sex change surgery doubles depression rates among gender dysphoric individuals rather than reducing.
So it goes from 48 to 96%.
I ain't good with math.
Yeah. So
who's counting, man?
Yeah. I would have never guessed that if you cut off your penis, that eventually you're going to regret it.
You're going to have some problems.
I would never have guessed if you cut off your breasts, eventually you're going to regret it.
Mm-hmm.
I would have never guessed if you sewed your vagina shut and put a piece of skin from your leg as a penis that I would regret that. I mean, who would have known? Who would have known? I mean, I'm shocked.
Bro, I would be up if I cut my penis off. First of all, it's a lot of cutting. All right, but second of all,
not according to Alex at dinner the other
bullshit.
night.
No, bullshit.
Yeah,
bullshit.
Bro. Yeah.
What do you mean? What did I miss? Wait, what did she say?
Yeah.
What'd she say?
I don't know. She said something. I can't say it.
I'll call her ass right now.
Yeah.
It's no, I mean, yeah, but it makes sense, bro. Like you can't just do that shit, man. Like, and here's the thing.
It's common sense, bro.
Well, it is, but here's the thing. This is a relatively new thing in our society, and the problem is that they were able to spout all of these justifications. There wasn't enough time for these type of studies to even come through. You got to follow that shit out. You know what I'm saying? It takes some time to get a good base of evidence there. And yeah, so I mean, it makes sense. But yeah, so I mean, chicks with dicks is more possible than going to the moon, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. The funniest thing about this, though, real quick, is you know Buzz Aldrin? I didn't know he was still alive. He's still alive.
Is he?
And they got to show him what it actually looks like to land on the moon for the first time.
Reports lunar gravity, and it is stable.
Come on, that's fake, too.
Oh, Khan, chief engineer.
Looks better than India's.
They also like to land. We're on the moon.
Okay.
He's like, shit, so that's what it really looks like. Here's a picture they supplied. This is supposed to be...
Who took the picture?
I don't know. Yeah. Yep.
Anyway, we all know the government's liars, and we all know NASA's liars, and we all know it's a massive money laundering scheme, just like all the other shit. How many billions of dollars are pumped through NASA and then filtered back through different spiffs and perks and donations and funding?
Yeah, I mean, I wonder if they do like any real like, you know, crazy shit, like, you know, like if they like any aliens or something, and you know what I'm saying? Like that maybe is the front. Like it's a front for something. Like I'm a firm believer that
I just said what it was a front for. It's a front for these people to get rich, bro.
Yeah, but like I think originally, like the whole reason we even did that was to like, you know, funnel the money and cover up the Cold War and shit. You know,
I don't know.
The beat the Russians. You know.
Well, that was the
original
motivation.
Yeah. But nobody went.
That's right.
Nobody went, bro.
They faked it so that they could demoralize the Russians during the Cold War. That's what that was
the basis of it. Yeah.
Race to the moon.
Yep.
We beat you. Out here in Arizona, you might as well stop. Get out of here.
Yeah, man. It is what it is, man. But guys, hope you're ready for a show. Remember, if you wanted to see any of these pictures, articles, links, videos, go to andyfrisella.com.
You want to make people real mad?
What?
You tell them that the Earth isn't flat.
Oh, fuck. Now, listen.
The flat earthers are passionate about it.
No, listen. I mean, there's an argument.
No, there's not.
There's an argument, bro. We've been up in planes. What does it look like? You've seen what I've seen. I'm just saying, bro. 40,000 feet.
You motherfuckers think the Earth's flat?
Joe does. Joe Young does.
I know Joe Young does.
Yeah, bro. We're ice shelfers.
You think? I think ice shelf could be true.
No, if that's true, then the Earth's flat.
That's no.
Yeah.
No. Ice shelf theory is not about flat Earth. It's about.
No, I'm not saying it is. I'm saying if that is true, though, then it would have to be true.
No, there's still going to be some curvature.
It's like a fishbowl.
Because no, it's like the top crown of somebody with a bald head, like you. If you just drew a little circle on your hat, you wore one of them little hats, you know, those little tiny ones on your head.
Which the pointy ones or the?
No, the little ones. You know, those little round hats.
A condom, Andy? What are you talking about? Like, what kind of hat on the head?
You know.
All right.
Anyway.
Yeah, man. Hey, listen. Go to Andy.com.
Yeah.
Go to AndyFrisella.com. I wonder what it takes you to Andy.com. Is that a real thing? Let's get into our headlines, man. We got some interesting stuff. Let's start with first series of headlines. Headline number 1. I wanted to get into this, and this may be some foreshadowing going on. I don't know, but I saw it and I immediately felt that this is not good. So JD Vance went to a ski trip, or tried to go to a ski trip. And this was supposed to be like, you know, like usually they don't announce the vacation shit until like, you know, he's already there or they're gone, right? Like that's a typical security thing, right? I mean, hell, we don't really post where we are when we're there. We post it
after
on the fucking plane ride home. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a typical thing, right? And so JD Vance was supposed to be taking his family to this ski resort in Vermont. And before he even got there, don't know if you guys saw this, there was some people counted 500 fucking protesters that were already there. All right. Now, I mean, DJ, what's the big deal here? Well, if you got, I mean, first of all, people don't understand the level of logistics that has to go into organizing even a couple of hundred people together at the same time to get them into a specific location ahead of time. This spells there is a fucking leak on his detail that needs to be removed. There's no way. That's not like, how would they know that information ahead of time to even organize 500 fucking people?
Yeah, there's somebody in logistics leaking information.
Leaking that shit out, bro. And like I said, it wasn't a couple, bro. It was a shit ton of them.
Yeah.
Vance is a traitor. Go ski in Russia. Vance equals Putin's pawn equals traitor.
So, dude, these people think that Putin is the problem. All the while, people are being arrested for making social media posts all through Europe. Okay, we have migrant gangs attacking women and raping women and stabbing people and killing them who aren't European. Okay, we have people being arrested for praying in their homes already. Okay, and these people are terrified of Vladimir Putin when all of this shit is already happening?
Going on around them. Yeah, right.
Like, what are you guys fighting for? You know, these people have been drinking this Kool-Aid their whole lives from the media, and they can't figure out that they've been lied to about fucking everything. All right? And dude, did you see that that comment I got from did I show you that comment I got from one of the people who follows me about
the Ukraine shit?
Yeah. He's like, Ukraine's a sovereign nation, and you know, we as the most powerful country in the world have a responsibility to stick up for countries that can't defend themselves. Well, let me stop you right there, homie. No, we don't. We don't have a responsibility to stand up for anybody but Americans. And the truth of the matter is America first means America first. It means $0 to them until we are good. And we are not good. Okay? On top of that, we are now getting drug into an actual war because of our involvement with NATO. They're sending troops in. They would rather blow up the entire world than to have the truth about the entire fucking system that oppresses citizens globally to come out and how they do it.
Yeah, right. Right. But they're supposed to be, you know, the people of peace and love and tolerance, and here we are.
It's insane, dude.
World War III on the doorstep.
Yeah. For what reason? What reason?
Exactly.
What reason? The only reason that these people all want this war, I'm not talking about these morons. Yeah, I'm talking about the people who are actually making the decisions.
Who write the shit on paper.
Who are sending other people's children to die. The only reason they want to do that is because they don't want the truth to come out about how all these nations collaborate to oppress the citizens of humanity.
Yep, 100%, man. Like I said, I saw this, and I just foreshadowing, bro. This is some dangerous shit. And they definitely need to lock that shit in. You know what I'm saying? Because we've seen what happens when you have leaks in your security team twice now with Donald Trump. I mean, fuck, J.D. Vance obviously being, an incumbent potential running candidate for 2028. I mean, bro, be a good way to get him out beforehand. They got somebody fucking in this team. I'm telling you right
100%, dude. There's no doubt.
They need to watch it.
Listen, this administration is still full with rats. It's still full of people who aren't on the side of the citizens. It's still full of this.
Yeah, yeah. Well, so what kicked off all of this Putin nonsense? We got to go back a couple of days to this meeting that happened with Trump, Vance, and Zelensky of Ukraine. Now, I will say this, because we got plenty of criticism to give out here today on Trump and the Trump administration.
Look what these people call him, dude. Protester held sign labeling Vance a traitor and Nazi scum.
Yeah.
You motherfuckers don't even know anything about Nazi.
No.
You don't know it. And you keep calling people Nazis, which is just emboldening people to come out with polarizing viewpoints.
It's the same thing they did with racism,
yeah,
bro.
Dude, exactly. And now people are like, well, you know what?
Black people do steal shit.
Yeah, no, bro. You know what?
Yeah.
It's almost good that they do this because they devalue their defense mechanism, their offense mechanism, right? Shut the fuck up or you're a Nazi.
Right.
Shut the fuck up or you're a racist. And that shit ain't working anymore. No one cares.
No. And it just exposed how radical they are.
Yes.
And what the truth that they actually are trying to push behind them.
Well, unfortunately, also it brings to the surface the element that they claim to want to suppress. When you call everybody racist for 20 fucking years, eventually they're like, yeah, you know what? I am, because I'm tired of getting called this and this and this from you fuckers. Fuck you.
Yeah, simply
right?
Fuck you, right?
Yeah,
right.
Dude, and what happens is you end up they end up radicalizing people. It works the opposite of what they want. Mm-hmm. They end up radicalizing people that would otherwise just be normal people, and dude, that's a bad thing. That's not good for society. Like, I don't buy into this shit here in the United States of America that, and I don't buy into it in humanity either. Like, I don't care if someone's Japanese or Chinese or this or that or this. And maybe I'm ignorant and maybe I'm naive by not caring about that, because it seems like every other race of people gives a lot of about their own race. And, being a white guy that was raised in the United States of America, I've been told that I was the problem pretty much my whole fucking life. So I never made my race my identity. I never said, I'm proud to be white. That was never a thing. I was always looking at everybody else, just like MLK says, dude, the content of their character, who they are, and I think most people are like that. Mm-hmm. And I think we're getting to a point where, everybody's coming back to that. And these people who are calling all the names are going to be ostracized. Like, nobody's listening to this shit.
No.
Oh, Nazi. Bro, you don't even know anything about the history of the Nazi movement. You don't know anything of the history of World War I or World War II or how the Federal Reserve was formed. You don't know what the you're talking about, period. That's just it.
No, it's stupid.
They don't know. And they use these terms, dude. And I'm going to tell you what, man. I get called every name in the book now. I don't care.
Yeah, I take it. I mean, I
like smile.
I wear them as badges of honor.
Yeah, well, dude, why do you think Kanye's got a swastika t-shirt? Because he's basically saying, well, you. And you guys can get mad about that all you want. But he's forcing you to pay attention. And then when you look at the symbol and the history of a swastika, you start to realize that it's been used for 12,000 years. And it's actually meant to be good luck and good fortune and prosperity through human history. And it wasn't until Adolf Hitler used that. Now, by the way, why do you think he used that? Do you think he used that to represent evil? In his mind, that's what he was
fighting for.
Yeah, he was, in his mind, he was fighting for what that symbol actually meant. And then since then, that symbol has been, you can't use it or you're a Nazi. Well, bro, if you go to Eastern cultures, it's everywhere. It's on the buildings. It's still, is that not true, Syed?
That's right.
Yeah. So people, like, my point in all of this, saying this is like, these motherfuckers don't even know that.
No.
And it's like, God, and dude, let's pay attention. Who are these people? Who are they? What race are they?
Oh, they're all white.
Oh, they're all white. And what gender are they?
All women.
And what age are they?
I mean, they're bruncher age for sure.
And what are they wearing? Oh, they're wearing North Face and they're wearing
Goose
$400 jackets.
Right. Well, I guarantee you, a lot of them probably.
Bro, listen, dude.
They got laid off from USAID.
Yeah, no
for
shit.
Sure.
Listen, this group of people is legitimately the worst group of people when they start to talk about society's issues because they are so privileged. They don't have any worries. They live in upper middle class areas and they drink champagne on Sundays. And then they want to seem virtuous by caring because they don't have any other meaning in their life.
Yeah, no.
And by the way, if you want to seem virtuous and care, stand up for the fucking right thing.
Go actually go to Ukraine. Go fight in fucking Ukraine then.
I don't want to hear it, dude.
Go
I don't give
Ukraine.
a fuck. You know what? I'm America first. Period. I don't give a fuck if it's Ukraine, if it's Israel, or anybody else. Here first, then there. And we have a lot of work to do here before we should ever even consider giving a dollar to anybody else. Doesn't matter who it is. And by the way, if a country can't defend itself, well, then maybe they should work on that.
Yeah. Makes sense to me, man. But guys, let's slow this down. Let's talk about how we even got to having these protests.
You know why the United States funds all these countries? Do you know why?
Because we have to.
No, that's not why. The United States adopted a strategy a long time ago. They golden handcuff these countries. Okay, so they either say, "Hey, we'll give you this aid, but you can't make this and this and this and this and this as part of the agreement, right? Can't make these weapons, can't do this thing," or they give them the money knowing that the United States has their back and sort of handicaps them from any innovation and
any prosperity,
any innovation because they're getting their money from an outside source. It's no different than a rich kid. Okay, you got a little rich kid whose dad and mom keep giving him money, keep giving him money, keep giving him money, keep giving him money, keep giving him money. Do you think that kid's going to ever learn how to operate in reality?
No.
Now, take that concept and apply it to a country. Okay, if you keep foreign aiding a country, what I'm saying here is that we do this to handicap the other countries intentionally.
Yeah.
And it needs to fucking stop.
Yeah, bro. Take them off the teat, bro. Make them learn how to get the food themselves.
Get strong or get conquered. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I'm American, bro. I care about us first. Do I care about people in Europe? Yeah, I got friends in Europe. Do I care about people in Australia? Yeah, I do. Do I care about them more than us? No, sorry, I don't. I care about us.
Yeah, 100%, bro. But let's slow this down. Let's see where this all started, because we got to go back a couple of days to a meeting that Trump, Vance, and Zelensky had at the White House. And this was the first time we got to really see any type of negotiations, I guess, with the press corps being there, which I believe was part of Trump's play. I mean, obviously, because apparently word on the street is that this is exactly how Zelensky was behind cameras. And then Trump made the cameras available, and everybody got to see his true colors. So let's check this clip out.
I'm talking about the kind of diplomacy that's going to end the destruction of your country.
Yes, but if you are not
Mr. President, with respect, I think it's disrespectful for you to come into the Oval Office and try to litigate this in front of the American media. Right now, you guys are going around and forcing conscripts to the front lines because you have manpower problems. You should be thanking the president for trying to bring an end to this conflict.
Have you ever been to Ukraine that you say what problems we have?
I have been to.
Come once.
I've actually watched and seen the stories, and I know what happens is you bring them on a propaganda tour, Mr. President. Do you disagree that you've had problems bringing people into your military?
We have problems.
And do you think that it's respectful to come to the Oval Office of the United States of America and attack the administration that is trying to prevent the destruction of your country?
A lot of questions. Let's start from the beginning.
Sure.
First of all, during the war, everybody has problems, even you, but you have nice ocean and don't feel now, but you will feel it in the future. God bless.
You don't know that.
God bless.
You don't
God
know
bless.
That.
You will not have a war.
Don't tell us what we're going to feel.
Well, bro, that was a threat.
Hold on. Stop it.
Don't tell us what we're going to feel.
That was a threat.
100% that was a threat. 100%. This little motherfucker, throw him in the wood chipper right there, and the war ends. Nobody in Ukraine wants this war.
No, bro.
This motherfucker wants the war because him and his homies are stealing all the money.
Get paid, bro. That was a Bro, you're sitting in the Oval Office.
What I love about this, though, is I love how Trump is...
Immediately?
No, I love how Trump's sitting. He's letting him talk.
Yeah.
Lets him talk, lets him talk, lets him talk, lets him talk. The guy gets 1 inch out of line, and he said, hold on. And then let's play the rest.
Fucking hammers him, bro.
Tell us what we're going to feel.
I'm not telling you.
Because
I'm
you're in no
answering on
position
this
to
question.
dictate that.
That's
Remember
exactly
this.
what
I'm not
You're in
dictating.
no position to dictate what we're going to feel.
You
We're
will-
going to feel very
you will
good.
Feel influenced.
We're going to feel very good and
telling
very
you,
strong.
You will feel influence.
You're right now not in a very good position. You've allowed
From the
yourself
very-
to be in a
from
very
the very
bad position,
beginning
and he
of the
happens
war.
to be right about
From
it.
the very beginning of the war.
You're not
Mr.
in a good
Brown,
position.
I
You don't
was
have
in
the cards right now. With us, you start
I'm
having
not playing
cards. But
cards.
right now, you
I'm
don't.
very
You're playing
serious,
cards.
Mr. President.
You're
I'm
playing
very
cards.
serious.
You're
I'm
gambling
the
with the
president
lives
in
of
war.
millions of people.
You think-
You're gambling with World War
What you-
III.
what you
You're
speaking
gambling
about?
with
What you
World
speaking
War
about?
III. And
You-
what you're doing is very disrespectful to the country, this country.
I'm-
That's
with
back
all
to
respect
you.
to your
Far
country.
more than a lot of people said
very
they
respect.
should have.
Have you said thank you once?
A lot
entire
of
meeting?
times.
No, in this
Even
entire
today.
meeting, have you said thank
Even
you?
today.
You went to Pennsylvania and campaigned for the opposition in October. Offer some words of appreciation for the United States
what
of
are you speaking
America
about?
and the president who's trying to save your country.
And your life. Look, dude, he's dead anyway. They're going to kill this
Bro,
dude.
listen.
Not only that-
either side's going to do it. Yeah, for sure.
He's getting killed. This
For
guy's
sure.
fucking done.
They can't let that dude walk knowing what he knows, bro.
No, not only that. No, he stole. Dude, he knows where all the money went.
He knows exactly where
Yeah.
it went.
Dude,
You know what
not-
I'm saying? They can't let that dude walk.
Yeah. See, we call it how we see it. A lot of people here on the internet, like a lot of people were upset. I saw this. Like, I'm so embarrassed to be an American. Listen, dude, you've never done anything that fucking matters. Okay. Real talk. You've never had to fight for anything. You've never had to negotiate for anything. This is extremely normal conversation in any business environment amongst men. Okay. When people step out of line, you step on their fucking face.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what Trump does. He's very respectful until that man gets disrespectful.
He just threatened our country, bro.
Dude, and we got people in this country.
What are we gonna feel,
Brother,
if we don't help? Wait,
brother, first of all, we got people in this country that fucking are on his side. Like, bro, if you're on this dude's side over our side, fuck off. Go over there. Go live in Europe. Go live in Ukraine. They'll take you. And then they'll take you to the front lines like they're taking people with Down syndrome to the front fucking lines.
Bro,
like,
I
dude,
saw that clip.
All you motherfuckers talking all this shit, you don't know what you're talking about, dude. You have no idea. You haven't been paying attention. You're sucked into your own life. You're watching the Kardashians and all this other fucking fake ass bullshit. And then you spout off about how this is embarrassing. You know what? You weren't embarrassed when our country was run by a literal vegetable. You weren't embarrassed when they stole all your money and closed your businesses and fucked with you. You weren't embarrassed when our whole country is a laughing stock of the entire world because we're over here with a couple of fucking morons running our country.
Trans titties on the front line.
Bro, we got trans generals and, we got kids. We're promoting kids cutting off their dick and everybody else in the world is like, the fuck is going on in the U.S.? Right. You weren't embarrassed about that shit, but you're embarrassed about this man and this other man who have finally said, no. You're not going to fucking do this shit here, okay? I actually thought, in my opinion, that was the coolest, baddest ass, gangster ass shit that I've ever seen from either one of those guys.
That's for sure, bro.
So if you don't like it and that's embarrassing to you, then maybe you should fucking move. Maybe you should move because this is how we do things here. And by the way, I don't jockey on Trump's balls, okay? I call it how I see it. If he does good, he does good. If he does bad, he does bad. That's great. That's not good. That's great.
That's great.
Okay? This motherfucker's stealing your money. You guys are out here working, and that's the problem. A lot of these people that are they're not working. They're not working, right? Bro. So they don't see that tax be taken out of their check and then think about it going over to this guy so he can buy 4 different mansions and fucking a yacht and 2 Bugattis.
He's got 2 bucks.
Yeah.
Damn. Are they cool though?
I mean, you seen a bad Bugatti?
Yeah, that's true. That's fair.
I'm just saying, dude. Like that's not
okay.
No, it's cool for me to have to. Yeah. But you know what I'm saying? But I didn't. I didn't steal your fucking tax dollars to do it.
Exactly.
You know, like, dude, fuck this guy.
Yeah. No, I mean, well, so this is what started that whole chain of events, right? So you got.
Bro, I hate this motherfucker.
Oh, bro, I can't stand it.
And I can't stand people standing up for him.
It's stupid shit. But after he left the Oval Office, he decided to go back to Europe, and he did a little
Did you hear what he said today?
About our kids?
Our troops. You got that clip?
I can put it in.
Bro, this guy gets on television today. You don't have to get it in there, but
Okay.
you guys can look it up. This guy gets on TV today. Today is Monday.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you're hearing this on Tuesday. And he fucking says the United States is going to have to send its sons and daughters to fight in Ukraine, and they will die. That's what he said, his almost verbatim exact quote. Dude, if we send a single soldier over there, like a single fucking soldier, this administration is no different than any other one.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%, man. But yeah, I mean, he goes back to Europe and decides to do this little tour. So he stopped in the UK. He went to the UK first.
He went to the UK to get some of that terrible food they got over there. Gordon Ramsay's the only one that knows how to make food over there. That's why he's so fucking famous, bro. That's why Gordon Ramsay's so famous. Because he's the only one over there who knows how to make food.
But yeah,
they're like, we got one.
Yeah. He goes to UK. He goes to the UK. He meets with King Charles. I mean, this is right after he got kicked out the White House. I don't know if I've had to verify that. He was kicked out the fucking White House after that fucking meeting. They were supposed to have a
yeah, he went on Brett Baer or somebody and like half apologized. Listen, and dude, real talk, the motherfucker has never said thank you. Ever. He's come here and threatened us multiple times. When straight up demanding that we do this. Demanding it. Dude, who do you think you are, little man? You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I'll beat your fucking ass. So fucking, just about, the guy's fucking 5'5".
5'8".
He's over here. No, he ain't. If they claim 5'8", he's 5'5".
Yes.
You know how the internet works. Okay? So, it's true.
It's true. Yeah. He's 5'5".
So, you know, I don't know, dude.
I'm taking shit's bigger than him.
Did you see that fucking video of that dude crying?
Oh, the
bat.
Oh, dude.
Dude.
I thought that was like a fake post.
I thought it was
like
at first
satire.
too. Dude, you know what? That guy has to be a fucking influencer that they pay to do that.
He has to be.
There's no fucking way.
I'm not crying on TV. I'm not crying on social media. I couldn't do it. No. Yeah, so I mean, he goes over there. And like I said, I mean, apparently this is how this dude's been. But then there's something interesting. He called another emergency summit with, they tried to play it off. It was just, European leaders. It was all of NATO. An emergency summit. Check this clip. All NATO members.
Look at all that diversity.
Yeah, a lot of diversity.
Look at all that diversity, equity, and inclusion going on there.
It's a lot there.
See, it's good for everybody else, but it ain't good for them.
Well, not to mention, bro, like, okay, like you did this you did this with NATO, but the United States was not present. So you don't need the United States. That's my thing.
No. Here's what's happening. So now these motherfuckers are trying to send troops. Like Britain says they're going to send troops, and a couple of these guys said they're going to send troops because they're trying to get the war popped off, because if it pops off and United States legally has to. But if Trump is who he says he is, he would go on TV today and say, guess what, NATO? You're on your fucking own.
We're out. Bro, we spend 60% of NATO's budget comes from us.
I know. And then you would see these people change their tune. They would be like, we're not sending anybody anymore.
Fuck yeah. Even if they try to backpedal it, I'd still pull out.
DJ, we shouldn't listen.
We shouldn't be in it.
America first, America first. America first, America first. You want to do strategic military navigation moves that are going to benefit this country, and they say, oh, well, over there, like Little Man says, over there, Putin, you're going to feel it come over to our shores and this and that. No, we ain't, because we're going to take Canada, and we're going to take Greenland, and we're going to create a strategic base, and everybody's going to be fucking happy over here. And if you come over here, we'll f up. That's what's going to happen, just like it's happened for the last 250 years. You are not coming here And that's where Trump should be spending his money. And he should be working for Greenland, and he should be working for Canada in a diplomatic way to make an alliance that is for our continent and our area of the world. And over there in Europe, and I know a lot of you guys listen in Europe, but tough shit. That's what you guys should be working on.
Get better
okay,
food.
when we talk about us leading by example, you should lead by example over there. If you live in Europe and you listen to the show, why don't you build yourself into a leader of your community there and start inspiring change over there? It's not America's responsibility. It is not my brother or my cousin or my dad or my nephew or my sister or anybody I know's responsibility to go to Europe and die for your shit. It's just not. You guys need to wake the up and stand up for yourselves, and we'll worry about us for the next 30 years, and then we'll see where everything is. Once we look good, we can say, okay, well, what about you guys? But, we live in a situation where these people fleece us, like us, the citizen. Like, dude, you guys wouldn't have to pay the tax you paid if we weren't supporting all these bozos.
Bro. Well, I mean, to your point too, it's like, the people that are still crying and, crying in support of Ukraine, but go over there. Because, I mean, it's not like you even have to go volunteer. They'll get you right off the street, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Here's a video I want you guys to see. I don't know if you guys have seen this. This is a video of what conscription looks like. This is a dude that was just walking down the street in Ukraine.
Yeah.
And a military van pulls up. They jump out and they kidnap you.
People think this is bullshit.
No, this is
how they're doing it.
There's hundreds of these videos, dude. Hundreds of these videos.
They've killed 2 generations of men in Ukraine over this.
And I want you to hear this man's voice, by the way, when you guys are listening to this clip. Check this out.
He's terrified.
Sounds like he loves his country.
Yeah. Yeah, no shit.
It's insane. But then I wanted to, let's enter the chat. Jasmine Crockett. All right. And let's hear what she has to say about this whole situation.
She do
So, unfortunately, we have someone that is occupying the White House. And as far as I'm concerned, he is an enemy to the United States. He swore an oath just like the rest of us. But right now, when you are literally putting us at risk, all because of what? Because you want to convince your followers that you should be a dictator too, that you should never leave the White House?
Shut up, bitch. Sorry, I just felt like I need to throw that in there.
Out of here.
She's an idiot.
Yeah, she is an idiot. Dude, listen, she's a product of DEI.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we got to have some people that represent us, even if they're idiots.
Yeah, right.
Get the out of here.
Yeah, I mean, on behalf...
Nice nail stripper.
I can't say it.
I don't give a shit. I don't care, dude.
But the moment she opens her mouth, it all goes away.
No, I mean...
It's like, Jesus Christ.
She's an idiot.
Yeah. Other things that have come out now that in addition to that video, that clip you were just talking about, Trump,
dude. And by the way, you're calling the president of the United States. She said occupied the White House.
Yeah, right.
Like we're not the that stole the election in 2020.
Yeah, right. Did we steal this one?
Yeah.
We stole this election? Yeah.
Dude, what they f***ed up though because they gave everybody a perspective. Like if they had just let Trump stay in, dude, the media could have kept him under wraps because nobody had woken up.
Nobody was paying attention.
Now they woke everybody up.
Yep. Last little piece of update on this, man, is you got Trump's made another announcement with all of the shit that Zelensky's been talking about. Zelensky just made another statement, and this was Trump's response. Trump says, quote, "This is the worst statement that could have been made by Zelensky, and America will not put up with it for much longer. It is what I was saying. This guy doesn't want there to be peace as long as he has America's backing." And Europe, in the meeting they had with Zelensky, stated flatly that they cannot do the job without the United States. Probably not a great statement to have made in the terms of a show of strength against Russia. What are they thinking? Because I mean they've been calling it, and Zelensky is standing pretty firm, and saying that he declined the mineral rights deal, declined the ceasefires, declined all of it, and saying that the Ukraine war, the end of the Ukraine war, is very, very far away. So you got that going on. Now I want to turn our attention to something else real quick before we get to our next set of headlines. Because again, we call it how we see it here. And this is something that bothers me. I know it bothers you.
Yeah, I already know where you're going to go.
Yeah.
What's been happening on the other side?
There's always something.
When you have these giant distractions like this, we always have to look and say, what are we not supposed to look at? Mm-hmm. So let's. I know exactly where you're going.
Yeah,
because I was going to go there.
Let's go there together.
We can hold hands.
All right.
Let's go.
You coming to me or I'm coming to you? All right, here's my problem.
We'll do it later.
All right, I got you. But here's the thing, man. We're complaining about the billions of dollars that we're sending to this unnecessary war. We're complaining about the tax dollars and that it needs to be a ceasefire. We need to bring it to a peace, and we can complain that and call that out and say that's not right. Okay, President Trump, I have a question for you. Why the are we sending billions of dollars to Israel while all of this is going on and nobody wants to talk about it? Well, we'll talk about it. Rubio expedites delivery of $4 billion in military aid to Israel. Let's dive into this. United States Secretary of State Marco Rubio said on Saturday he had signed a declaration to expedite delivery of about $4 billion in military assistance to Israel. The Trump administration, which took office, everybody knows, on January 20th, they've approved nearly $12 billion, which it's actually $15 billion. In a major foreign military sales to Israel. Rubio said in a statement, adding that it will, quote, will continue to use all available tools to fulfill America's longstanding commitment to Israel's security, including means to counter security threats. $4 billion just got pushed out, with another $12 billion coming within the next, I think, 3 to 4 weeks, or over the next 3 to 4 weeks. And I found this chart. I want to bring up some other data for people to look at here. If we look at all of the aid that has been sent from this country to the country of Israel since Israel's conception, which was 1946, as you can see, Israel is the largest cumulative recipient of United States aid
by double.
By double. Now, it's not the biggest, in population size, land mass size, or any of that. Yet it doubles. I mean, like
that's not foreign aid. That's payment for the blackmail that they have on all the leaders of the United States.
Yeah, I mean that makes sense.
That's pay us or we'll expose you.
Mm-hmm.
And just like all of the attacks the United States has had on all of the countries directly bordering Israel. Why is that? Why is over the last 80 years have we been offensively engaged with almost every single country that borders Israel? And we've turned them into fucking desert. Why we do that?
I mean, speaking of Israel, here's another question we need to be asking. Where's the Epstein list?
We ain't getting it. Dude, Kash Patel edited his statement when he said there will be zero stones unturned and we will find them and prosecute them. He went and deleted that out of his tweet.
Did he really?
Yeah. And then you got Bondi saying, oh, it's this and that and this. Listen, you guys promised us it would happen on day one. It didn't happen on day one. It's not happening now. And you tried to pull some bullshit with some redacted nonsense shit that we've had since 2017. You're drastically misjudging your base, okay? People are upset about this. They want to know the truth. And they won't allow the truth to come out because it's going to expose all of the intelligence blackmail that our country and Israel has against everybody. So basically, here's the question for them. Do we expose it and, give the people what they want, or do we try to give them a version of it that they will buy so that we can keep our leverage over everybody else in the world? That's the only two options, because the third option is we tell on everybody and we let it go and we lose all of our leverage. They're not going to do that.
Lose leverage, bro. The world would fucking it would send the world.
Yes, because chaos. It's going to implicate Israel in a legitimate child sex abuse blackmail ring and probably implicate our country as well.
Oh, no doubt
Yeah.
our country's implicated in it.
So,
There's no doubt.
I think it's a joint. The more I dig into this, I think it's a joint Mossad CIA blackmail operation to control all influence, political figures, entertainment, fucking everything, so that they can control the narrative.
Well, it makes perfect sense because, guys, like, this is something I've always maintained, right? Like, looking at our government, how our government operates, they always operate within the means of the laws that they create for themselves, right? And so, like, yes, it's a law that our CIA cannot operate on U.S. soil. There's no law that says Mossad can't. That's how they've been doing this shit.
Yeah, and they say, hey, what'd you guys find?
You know what I'm saying? So it's
Hey,
like,
what you got? We'll share information.
Yeah.
What'd you find on our citizens, and we'll tell you what we found over here.
Exactly.
Oh, and by the way, go operate this blackmail sting over here with Epstein, and then again with Diddy. You know, we'll let Epstein do the financiers and the fucking political figures,
Socialites
and the socialites, and then we'll let Diddy do all the hip hop culture. You know, there's more of these people. They just haven't fucking.
who's in the country music industry?
Yeah.
I mean, we got Harvey Weinstein. We got, you know, that we know that's in the movie industry, right? But like,
well, and they hide behind anti-Semitism. Like,
Which
if
is
you
the biggest
criticize
fucking problem.
Israel and you criticize Mossad, they say you're an anti-Semite. No, that would be the same as criticizing the leader of any country. Just because I criticize Joe Biden or criticize Donald Trump does not mean I'm anti-American citizen.
right.
You know, or whatever. Right. Like, just because I criticize Diddy doesn't mean I'm anti-black. Just because the people who, get accused happen to be mostly Jewish doesn't mean that I hate regular Jewish people. It's not it's a fucking smokescreen they use for defensive mechanism. Don't say this or you're this.
Yeah, right.
You know what? I don't really give a fuck what you think I am.
Well, I mean, they use it for every single fucking, line that they try to divide in this country, right? Like, oh, I hate pedophiles. Oh, well, you hate LGBT people? No.
Exactly.
No, what the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah.
Well, I hate the leaders of BLM and the organizers of that movement.
Well, you hate black people then?
No, I don't hate black people. I just don't want our fucking money stolen from our communities and used to burn them down.
Common sense people all understand this. And,
Right?
and bro, the average human is starting to realize what's actually going on and how our narrative is crafted and enforced and collectivized across many different celebrity influencers, right? And the problem that they have is that those people have lost their credibility completely. Nobody believes Brad Pitt's social service announcement. Like when Tom Brady and Snoop Dogg did the commercial in the Super Bowl where they were yelling at each other, I hate you because I don't understand. Bro, it was a joke.
Right.
People were laughing at it. None of that shit matters anymore. Do you know what matters? Independent media sources that people know for sure are not compromised or affiliated with any of the mainstream shit. People don't trust Hollywood anymore. They don't trust the MSM. They don't. You know who they trust? They trust Rogan. They trust people like us. They trust people like that are out here, Candace Owens, who are fucking completely unaffiliated with any of this shit, who are just telling the truth. That's where the trust has gone. So they can run as many commercials as they want with Brad Pitt. It ain't going to work. They can run as many commercials as they want with some sort of, music. It ain't going to work. It's going to work on comparatively a very small amount of the population as it did before.
It'll work on these people.
Yeah, for sure.
That's about it.
Yeah. People who live in a protected little bubble. So it is what it is, dude. People are waking up to what's going on. Like, haven't you ever stopped and thought, like, let's just say before 5 years ago, like back in the, 16, 17, 18, and the internet was fucking cranking. It was a thing. And we had all these people with coordinated messages, right? Like all the actors and all the musicians and everybody always seemed to like fall in the same political play. What are the chances of that?
Right.
What are the chances
again with Zelensky?
What are the chances of every single person that you personally know falling right in line with the political beliefs that you have? It's not reality.
No.
Okay? So to think that all these actors and musicians and political figures and whatever, people of influence, athletes, are going to fall in line with all the same narrative.
They all think the same thing.
And then say the same thing almost verbatim, right? Nobody believes that anymore because during COVID, it was very apparent to the uniformity of the message that was being delivered.
Mm-hmm.
And dude, these people have lost all credibility, and they're starting to figure out, because the natural thing to do would be to like question that, right? Like, how are all these people saying the same exact thing? And then you get to the conclusion of, well, they must be being told by somebody. Well,
who's telling them?
Well, and why are they listening if they're so rich? Like,
right.
if you're that rich, you don't have to listen to people.
Right.
So why? Like, that's what I was thinking.
What would make you want to listen to
What
that
would
person?
make me, as a pretty wealthy dude, wealthier than most of those dudes, fall in line with something to say with everybody else? Well, the only way that I could think I would be done is if someone was threatening me in some way, shape, or form.
Had something on you.
Yeah, I'm going to kill your kids, or I got this picture or video of you doing this.
Right.
Okay, and then I would be like, all right, fuck. Well, what's it hurt if I just say this?
Safe and effective.
I get to go on with my life. I keep making money.
Exactly.
Right? So, dude, then I start thinking, okay, well, how did they blackmail these people? And then I see this Epstein shit come up.
Right.
And I'm like, holy shit, dude. And then you look at the list of who's been to his New York apartment. Bro, the old president of Israel visited his fucking house in New York City on multiple occasions. Mm-hmm. Why is the president of Israel visiting Jeffrey Epstein's New York City home that has all the cameras and shit in it? Why? You see what I'm saying?
Multiple occasions. I mean, even one occasion is wrong, right?
Look, dude, these motherfuckers, they're all compromised. They're all... And dude, we're not getting the Epstein list. We're not going to get it. Do you know why Andrew Bailey wasn't chosen as a fucking...
For FBI?
For Attorney General?
AG, yeah.
You know why? I'll tell you why. Because Pam Bondi is part of the club. She's not going to tell on things that her side could be directing her to do that might be unethical. And that's become very clear, okay? Because here's what I think. I think all of these people are part of it, and I think she's being instructed to not release it on behalf of the people that she is actually friends with. And I believe that if they would have chosen Andrew Bailey, he wouldn't put up with any of that shit. I know him personally. He'll call it wrong no matter whose side it is. And they don't want somebody like that. They want someone who's going to operate within their boundaries. And that's why they chose her.
Jeez, man.
That's my opinion.
Jeez. I'm not happy with this shit.
It's wrong, dude.
We need to fucking go ahead, bounce that check, Rubio. We don't need to be sending anything over there.
Listen.
I don't care what country it is.
I don't either. It's not about Israel. It's about fucking any country at all.
If any of the last 4 weeks have proven us to anything, is like, one, that $4 billion ain't going to fucking to the Israeli government. It's not going there. Right. Period. We like, if anything in the last 3-4 weeks have shown us, bro, you're looking at maybe half of the money, if you're lucky, actually makes it to where it's supposed to go. If you're lucky, they steal the shit. I mean, if anything has taught us, bro, like, how about we not send anything out? We shouldn't be cashing any fucking checks right now.
Dude, I get what you're saying, but people are failing to understand the scale of the data collection that these agencies have and participate in. So the average person's going to look at like what's going on, and they're like, well, they didn't get to this guy, right? They didn't get to Kash Patel, so he's going to tell the truth. Well, you know what's likely happened between now and then is they approached him with some shit that they have on him.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, here's this. And you wonder how they do this.
To make him delete his fucking message,
No, bro, listen, this is how they do it. People do not understand. They think this is bullshit. They have the data of every text, every call that you've ever made on your cell phone has been recorded, okay? Every picture you've sent, every conversation that you've had within the distance of your cell phone has been recorded. And Mossad has that information. So anybody that gets too out of line with what's going to happen gets approached. They call it calling them to the mountain. They get called to the mountain, okay? And then they fucking show you. Hey, remember this? Hey, remember that? You remember when you did this? You want everybody to know that? You want your wife to know that? You want your kids to know that? You want this to be front page news? And by the way, who hasn't done some shit that they're not proud of in their life?
Right.
Who hasn't done some shit that they're embarrassed of or wouldn't want the world to know? Every single motherfucker on the planet. Every single one. So when you ask about like what sort of leverage these people have, they have leverage on everyone, including you. And for this to ever be broken, this system to ever be broken, the collective is going to have to say, well, fuck, it's all of us, man. We're all guilty. We're all sinners. We've all done our own version of fucked up shit. And I really don't give a because we're all guilty. And when you do that, it frees everybody from them being able to blackmail.
We have to lower our expectations of perfection and what is the good boy in our eyes. You know what I'm saying? Like, and stop thinking that
there's no perfect human, dude. It's biblical. It's biblical. It's biblical. What was once in the dark will now be in the light. Maybe that's what we're talking about here. Maybe we're talking about everybody's shit being out in the open and everybody seeing everybody else's shit. Yeah. And if everybody saw everybody else's shit, you know what you'd say? You'd have a lot more grace for everybody else. Mm-hmm. You'd be like, oh, well, you know, DJ, you did this. Well, fuck.
Yeah. I said it was 9. It's really 8. Like, all right, give it to me.
Yeah, well, centimeters. But bro, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I get it, bro.
There's a level of grace that will be had for everybody because now it wouldn't be with like the kid shit,
the pedophile shit.
And I think that's where they get these people, right? Yeah. But like, you know, dude, they can get to anybody,
bro,
including you, including me, including anybody.
Fuck, man, guys, jump in on this conversation. Let us know what you guys think down in the comments.
It's not okay, dude.
No.
And if we're gonna be America first, let's be America first. Let's not be America, Israel first. Let's not be America, Ukraine first. Let's not be America, anybody. America first. How about that? You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, we got veterans on the street starving. We got cities that are crumbling. We got communities in every single Democrat city of black Americans that are getting just trashed by our own government for the last 60 years. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, we have problems here, real problems that need to be addressed. And it's interesting that the people who have the least amount of issues in their life are the people who advocate for us going over and helping everybody else. You know what I'm saying?
And they lock their doors and speed through red lights next to their neighbors. Roll their windows up.
Let's not talk about going through red lights.
What?
We don't talk about that. It's okay.
Guys, jump in on this conversation. Let us know what you guys think down in the comments. With that being said, let's go cruise some comments. Let's stroll through these.
I'm not talking about blowing through red lights. I'm talking about like the little stop sign up here at the end of our parking lot.
We stop at that one.
I never see it. I keep forgetting it's there.
God damn it, Andy.
Yeah.
Allegedly never see it.
Well, I don't see it because it wasn't there for a long time and now it's there.
It actually wasn't there for a long time. Yeah. Damn. All right. Let's cruise some of these comments, man. This first comment comes from Dakota Lloyd, 4251. Real AF, the mystery show of politics, french fries, and how to be a successful. You never know what you'll get, but you know you'll regret it if you miss an episode.
That's what's up. That's what I'm talking about, Dakota. That's a real motherfucker right there.
That's a real motherfucker.
Dakota Lloyd.
Mm-hmm. It's a nice name.
Wherever Dakota Lloyd is, get to know him. He's a good guy.
There's realness in the atmosphere.
That's right. Look at the mountains. He's
somewhere cool.
Yeah.
He's somewhere cool. What is it?
Definitely not in St. Louis.
No, bro. That's fucking that.
No, he's still alive.
That's over in Lime, bro. What do you mean?
Oh, it is.
Have you seen those reels they do? It's like, you know, like the fucking travel agent person. It's like, oh, you've never been to Beauty if you haven't been to East St. Louis.
Shut up.
I swear to God.
Well, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about for real.
Yeah.
When we're talking about what we were just talking about. Like, bro, St. Louis is an amazing city filled with amazing people. And the city government itself doesn't do shit.
Sucks.
To help the city. All of the good movements are led by the citizens at their own expense. The charitable, like, dude, it's fucking bullshit.
Yeah. I don't know why my head's so itchy, man. The fuck? Did you put something in this hat or some shit? Some fucking itch powder or something? All right.
You see, you're getting ashy on your bald
head. Am I really?
No.
Oh.
I think you didn't cut it.
I mean, because usually, I didn't cut it.
Yeah, well, that's why.
Usually it like naturally lubricates itself. So I don't know what's happening. It's just,
Or your head like pre-comes?
Let's check out this next comment. This is a good one. You'll like this one. This is from
New definition of dickhead, huh?
This next comment comes from Rashad the Great. All right, and Andy, he has a little financial advice for you.
Okay, Rashad.
Rashad, yep.
Rashad the Great.
Rashad the Great.
I've heard of him.
He wanted to let you know about some of your financial moves and just give you some insights.
All right.
Rashad the Great, he says, first, all depreciating assets. Real wealth is intangible: health, love, salvation, 401k, Roth, IRA, etc. I don't know why most Americans obsess with liabilities. I think he was talking about one of your cars or something.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Get yourself a new car, bro. You feel better.
Just go get the bug, man.
Yeah. Bro, so now I'm looking at the short that y'all posted. First of all, motherfuckers, I don't post the shorts.
Yeah, right.
Okay, you're not on there talking to Andy. All right? But you are talking to Madot. So here's the short, just so we're clear.
Yeah.
I just want to fucking...
It's fire.
Hold on. The short shows, which, by the way, I have 40 fucking cars. And they're all...
Plus,
they're
all up.
None of them are fucking poor people cars. Okay? They're just not.
Yeah.
Okay? Carrera GT. I bought that from my friend Ryan Hardwick. I paid $650,000 to Ryan for the car. The car's worth $2 million now. Okay? The next car in the lineup is my acid green GT2 RS, which I think I paid like 3 something at sticker. It's worth 5.5, 6 right now, probably. Okay, all very low mile cars. 918, I just said, double my money, more than double my money. Ford GT next to it, that doubled my money the day I got it. I paid. The sticker was $400. Mine's a one-off Rancho Borealis. It was the first customer GT delivered, and it's worth fucking right now probably 1 to 1.5. And then I have my Carbon GT that I paid fucking $700 for. That's worth 2. So don't talk about things you don't know about, homie. Like you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Is the average everyday bro Lamborghini gonna lose you money? Absolutely. Is the average everyday bro fucking Ferrari gonna lose you money? Absolutely. But I don't have those kind of cars, dude.
Yeah, that's real, man.
He's going to really hate the new car content.
Look at all those depreciating assets.
Dude, people have the wrong mindset about winning, dude.
Yeah, well, they don't know, bro.
Well, this is why we're starting the MSCEO back up, bro. And if you guys want to get it, go in and register to the Andygram on my email list on andyfrisella.com because it will be the most powerful entrepreneur information that you will ever fucking receive because it comes from someone who's actually done it, not someone who speculates about how to do it. All right? And by the way, if you don't want to listen, I don't give a fuck either. But if you want to know real shit, that's what we're going to teach. But the point here is that like we have so many of these knuckle fucks out here giving this kind of advice. Okay? Real talk, dude. The old way doesn't work anymore. Okay? It doesn't work. The scale of what things cost versus the scale of how wages have gone up is drastically out of whack, and it ain't getting better anytime soon. So you have to figure out how to out-earn the fucking...
That curve is coming, bro.
And dude, you're giving Rashad, and look, I'm sure you're a fucking good dude, bro, because you do care about health and love and salvation. I'm not saying you're a bad dude, but you don't get it. You're going to have to, if you do life that way, when you're 60 years old, you're going to be having to get a job.
Yep.
Okay. So just so you know, you're giving average people advice, and average people advice end up with average people when they're older and they can't produce anymore being in poverty. Okay. So instead of pretending that you know on the internet, shut the fuck up because you're hurting people with that advice.
It's real shit, bro. That's real. That's real, man.
And I mean that out of a place of respect.
Of real love, man.
Okay?
Yeah.
Like, bro, you live that life. I'm sure you want to be successful because you're wearing a suit, you're looking nice, but bro, you're going to be broke with that.
It's real shit, bro.
I'm not broke. I make $250,000 a year. Okay, well, let me know how that goes.
Mm-hmm. Maintain that. Yeah, man. Let's keep this cruise moving, guys. We got headline number 2, Andy. Let's go up to Boston. Boston's a good place. Good food.
I love Boston.
They had great food up there.
I love Boston.
Great
I love
history.
the people. I love the city.
Mm-hmm.
I love Boston.
Yeah.
They talk a lot of shit about their sports, which I can appreciate. Not everybody can take it, but
Yeah.
I mean, they're pretty obnoxious, but I give it right back to them.
Yeah.
It's all good.
No, Boston was great, bro. It's a beautiful place.
I like Boston a lot.
Beautiful place.
Yeah.
It's too bad their mayor is fucking it up.
Huh.
Did you see this shit? Guys, listen. I'm going to read this. Headline reads, Boston Mayor Michelle Wu, other woke city officials offer condolences to kin of armed maniac shot by off-duty cop at Chick-Fil-A.
Makes sense.
Bro, now, listen, bro.
Bro, she went up there. Do you have the video?
Oh, I got
Let's
the video.
play the video before you say
I
anything.
got the video. Let's check this out.
My
Today I am.
condolences and all of our thoughts are with the family of the individual whose life has been lost.
What? Bro, Andy, if you would have came to me in like 2013, 2014 and told me that in 2025 you would have mayors go on television and offer condolences to people who are going around trying to stab and kill people, I would say you are full of shit.
That's because this person has never faced that with their own face. They've never dealt with, bro, they've never seen people like this. These people are elitists. They don't understand. Criminals are criminals. You understand?
Yeah,
you know.
I get it.
Yeah. Like,
I know you fucking get it. But it's, I mean, like, dude, it's insane, man. Now,
that would be like when I got stabbed in the face.
Yeah.
The newspaper saying, man, our condolences are to the dude that stabbed this dude in the face. Like, you know, he's going to jail, so.
Yeah, our condolences. So
Yeah.
they're losing a good brother. He has
Dude,
to go to jail.
This woman's insane.
Oh, bro.
And real talk, dude, like, it's weird because the only people, I think it's because Boston has such so many, like, very far left colleges in their vicinity that they are.
It's just taking over that whole little area, man.
Yeah, because, dude, the average people from Boston I know ain't with that shit.
No, bro. I mean, listen, like this, we've actually gotten a lot of good stuff from Michelle Wu, though. Like, this ain't her first time being on the show. Let's go back a little bit. You guys remember when the Boston mayor under fire for no whites Christmas party for cities electeds of color, right? Or
how is that not racist?
Oh, bro, that's racist.
Hold on.
Shit.
How is that not fucking racist as fuck?
Today we will have a party.
Everybody could come except
No
white people.
people.
How's that not racist? Like, what if white people had a party like that and said, "Oh, everybody can come, but black people," and like said it out loud?
Yeah, publicly. Yeah,
Yeah. Like, people think that's what, you know, like.
That's what y'all talk about.
Yeah, but
that's really what they think. That's what
that
y'all
ain't
talk about, bro.
Yeah, because that's what they talk about.
Yeah, right.
I have never in my life ever fucking heard that from a white person ever, and that is on my fucking mom, on my dad, on my fucking entire family tree. I've never, ever, ever heard a white person say something like, "Oh, we're gonna have this party, but don't invite your black friends or don't let black people." I've never fucking heard that.
It doesn't happen.
I've never heard that about any group of people.
Yeah.
I've never heard it. But certain cultures do this so frequently in the background. And by the way, what is she?
Oh, she's Asian. I mean, I don't know if is that Chinese? What is that? Is
Yes.
that Chinese thing?
And
No, that's Korean. Look at her eyes.
no, I think she's Chinese, bro.
What's the rule?
But the point is, I don't know. But the point is this. In Asian countries,
Oh, they're racist.
they're
as fuck.
very racist.
Oh, well, they're racist as fuck.
Okay. So it's, and bro, by the way, we have a lot of black culture that openly speaks against white people. And if you would say the same thing about black people, they will freak the fuck out.
Mm-hmm.
All this shit needs to end, dude. All of it. All of this hypocrisy and fucking
That's insane.
It's insane.
It's insane.
It's insane that it's allowed.
Yeah.
Like, she should have been kicked out of the office for that.
Yeah, but no, I mean, she kept going. Not too far after that, she then tried to, she wanted to give anybody above the age of 11, these illegal migrants that were in voting powers in the city of Boston. She actually tried to do that. So I mean, like I said, she's been in our headlines a few times, but
bro, she's a fucking full-blown communist.
Oh, no doubt.
Yeah.
No doubt, bro. She's a communist. I mean, her most recent shit
I wouldn't be surprised she's funded by CCP, legitimately.
I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't be surprised. And most recently, I mean, she's in the that party of no ICE officers here. We're protecting our illegal migrants.
Be careful with that.
Well, she's in that campaign.
Yeah.
She's absolutely, and that's her most recent.
Well, did you see the other thing? Did you see that Pam Bondi said she's going to charge AOC today?
I didn't see that
for what she did of aiding.
Oh, I saw AOC write a letter or something to my. Why am I being investigated for free speech?
Apparently charges are on the horizon.
No shit.
But really, real talk. I don't care until you tell the truth about the things that have been going on.
100%.
Yeah, quit throwing us these little biscuits.
Well, I mean, dude, like this, but I mean, on the ICE topic, though, I mean, there's been a lot of this shit going on, and I haven't seen one person arrested for this shit. Like there was a reporter who just came out a couple of days ago. He leaked ICE raid details, and then he doubled down on them after he got called out by Fox News. This guy Pablo Manriquez, he had posted on Twitter. Leaking the information about these ICE raids, telling people stay off the highways, how many fucking search warrants they had approved. And how was he getting this information? Because he's just a fucking public activist. So somebody's giving it to him.
Yeah.
But then he's publicly posting that shit, you know what I'm saying? And then doubles down on it.
I will say this. I got some direct information from some people that I know would tell me the truth. That did tell me that ICE is not just deporting quote unquote criminals like they said they were going to at first.
Yeah.
That they actually are.
They're starting to hit like small shops and shit.
And construction sites and shit.
Yeah.
And dude, that's not what they said they were going to do. I don't really like that. I think if people were here pre, Biden administration, they should be given different considerations than the people who came during.
Yeah.
Because I believe that the people who came during were intentionally brought here to disrupt and create crime and third worldize this country. And I think those people should be the priority removing. And from what I have heard from a few sources who listen to the show and people that I trust, that's not the case entirely. So I don't like that either.
There's been a lot of weird stuff going on with this, man.
I'll be real, dude. I'm not feeling good about the things going on. Like this shit, this Israel shit being swept under the rug while they talk about Ukraine. That's not cool, man.
No.
Like, bro, and this is not anti fucking anybody. This is just American first. Like, we have people here. Bro, we got our own problems, man.
We do have our own problems.
And dude, this thing of like us being the savior of the world, like you can only save the world when you're good.
Yeah. You can't save the world when you got you're all
we're not
fucked
good,
up,
bro.
No. I mean, a prime example of this, let's go to California.
We're not good where we should be.
Yeah.
We're not even close to where we should be.
No.
If we were where we should be, dude, real talk, we would be like Dubai and fucking, over
Singapore.
there.
Shit.
Yeah, bro. Like,
we wouldn't even give a shit. Oh, $4 billion. Okay, cool. But we wouldn't even care.
No.
Because we would be so fucking good here.
Yeah, we'd say, hey, yeah, you know what? You're right.
Yeah. But we to your point though, we do have problems here. Like, let's go to California real quick because I thought this was interesting. This headline reads: podcast host waited nearly an hour on hold with 911 after coming home to a horror scene. So his fucking house got broken into and robbed, and they stole a bunch of valuable shit, like personal.
Who's the
family.
podcaster?
He's a podcast host of L.A. in a Minute. It's some like local little L.A. show that goes on. His name's Evan Lovett. Let's check. Let's check this clip out real quick.
This shit is unnerving and it's not cool. And I'll tell you what else. I was on hold with 911 for 59 minutes 59 minutes. And luckily it's just a home burglary. It wasn't somebody dying, choking, that was shot or something. But what happens if it was a real time emergency? Luckily the police, when they did show up, came. They were very nice, but they mentioned how undermanned they are. And that's a problem. We'll get over this. It's going to get boarded up. My son's a little unnerved. My wife, I am. We're all unnerved. But this is a problem. This is a real problem. So I'm going to get into more depth on this, but goddamn.
Well, let's examine your social culture history and the things you've advocated for and the things you voted for and the things that you supported over the last 10 years. It's interesting how people, and by the way, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he's Alex Jones Jr. I don't know. But
the glasses definitely aren't.
I would assume that this is a left-leaning human being.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I'm wrong. And if I'm wrong, I apologize. But the first thing I think when these things happen, especially in California, is, well, what have you been advocating for?
Right.
And what have you been voting for? And whose side have you been standing? And it's weird because it's like these people advocate and post and vote in a way that they don't think that the repercussions of those things are ever going to come to them. And if you would for a second consider that you are just like everybody else, because what happens is these people believe that they are elite. They believe they are voting for all of these people below them.
Right.
And they can't fathom the idea that the repercussions of their political positions and their societal arguments are somehow, some way going to end up at their doorstep. They cannot comprehend that. And when it happens, their mood and their position changes drastically. And if people would just come to the understanding that your vote and your advocacy and your words and the things you post on social affect you, we wouldn't have a society of these kind of things happening, because everyone would say, well, that's not a good idea because that could happen to me. This is not a good idea because I could be out to dinner and, I could get carjacked. Or this is not a good idea. But instead, what they've advocated for is things like, hey, don't wear your jewelry in public.
Right.
We live in a country where you can't even enjoy the things that you enjoy without someone else wanting to take them off of your fucking wrist and neck in public. That should be a problem to everybody.
Yeah, but fuck the police, right? Like, let's defund
defund the police. Yeah, like, dude, where were you then?
They slimmed down their department? They don't have no more resources?
Dude, it's...
Well, I didn't know that's what
you can't fix ego problems. That's what this is. This is an ego elitist problem. Okay? If you think that you are not going to be affected by certain things that you vote on and you want to vote on them because it makes you feel better, what you're saying is, I'm above all that, so I'm going to vote for this.
Mm-hmm.
So you are a classist without realizing it. You are an elitist without realizing it. And then these same people try to say, fuck the system, even though the system is the government and all of the dark money and all of the big corporations and all of the things that actually they claim to be against, and they can't even comprehend that they're rooting for it.
Too busy getting fucked.
It's insane, dude. It's insane, bro.
It's crazy, man.
It's total delusion. And you know what? Maybe this guy is not one of those guys, but this is what that reminds me of.
I mean, it's happened time and time again.
Yeah.
Guys, jump in on this conversation. Let us know down in the comments what you guys think. With that being said, let's quickly get to our third and final headline. Headline number
we're
3.
in no hurry, bro.
Okay.
We're in no hurry.
All right.
My buddy Vince, he fucking got caught outside his home. There was a big deal. He lives in California, and 2 dudes followed him home, and then and he's a wealthy guy. He's got a nice home and got a little wall around his home and shit. And they jumped over the fence, and now Vince is a real American. Like, he carries a gun no matter what the law is.
Yeah.
And these guys came in and started shooting at him, and he fucking had his gun, which, is not socially acceptable in California, shot him back, hit one of the guys. The police came to him, took his fucking gun, and I believe they tried to charge him. He ended up on Fox News and they dropped the charges. But the point is We live in a world where you can't stand up for yourself, otherwise you get prosecuted. And we have to ask, well, how do we end up there? And why is it that way? Well, we ended up there because USAID sent $260 million to George Soros, who then implanted these prosecuting attorneys who sympathize with the criminals. And why do they sympathize with the criminals? Because they want society to crumble. They do not want you to have all the things the American dream has promised you. They want crime. They want disorder. They want confused people. And people can't connect the dots and haven't been able to connect the dots that every time you fall for one of these social narratives, all the money that's donated goes to these people. It's getting old.
It is. Imagine you go your life, you live your life, right? You're trying to make a good living. Half of that money gets taxed, right? But then, you want to reward yourself with, for the fruits of your labor, and you want to get a nice car, maybe, but then they create the environment on the back end so unbearable and so hard to fucking even enjoy that you're fucked either way it goes.
Yeah, well, why do they do that? Why would they want to discourage that? Why would the powers that be want to discourage people from showing their success? Which, by the way, this is a whole psyop. It used to be in America that success was celebrated. When I was growing up, success was celebrated. If you won and you built a big company, people were like, bro, be like that guy. That guy did this, now he does this. You could do it too. That was the fucking message. Yep. All right? That has been intentionally degraded and removed from society to shame people into feeling bad or embarrassed or ashamed of their accomplishments. Why? Why would they do that? There's only one reason why. They want you to never show your winning so that the younger generations will never understand what winning looks like, feels like, and that it's possible for them too. And by squelching the motivation for success, by shaming the people that actually have it, you create a scenario where the younger generations think that it's not possible, and so they never try, ultimately making them easier to control for their entire lives. That's what we have going on. The villainization of success, the entire movement is a psyop to control people for the long term. And bro, that's something that people have to realize. When we talk about personal excellence being the ultimate rebellion, part of that is showing the fruits of your labor and showing the wins, okay? And if you don't do it, you're falling right into what they want you to do.
100%, man. It's fucked up shit. It's fucked up shit, man. But guys, let's get to our third and final headline. We got headline number 3. We did a fry ranking a couple of CTIs ago, and we left one off.
One fry?
We left a fry company off.
Who?
I've been thinking about this more.
Are we got to go back?
We're not going to go back. We don't have to go back.
Well, who do we forget?
Steak and Shake, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Steak and Shake.
Steak and Shake's all right.
They got some good fries, and they just got
You got to be in the mood for them.
You do have to.
What do we have? A, B, C, D, F for the grades?
S, yeah.
Where would you put Steak and Shake?
I would put Steak and Shake in I'd give them a solid B.
I think a B too.
I give them a solid B.
If they're done right and they're not soggy.
Yeah, right.
Like if you get them and they're crispy, they're fucking amazing.
Get that cheese in there.
Yeah. You know what I like, dude? I like to put a lot of ketchup.
I fucking hate ketchup.
Well, I don't care what you like. I'm saying what I like.
No, I get that, but I hate ketchup.
Well, fuck that. It's because your brain don't work right.
No, I actually.
How are you going to be that big and not like ketchup, bro?
Well, I have a story about it, actually.
What do you put on your food?
It was a very traumatic
that's the problem.
Experience.
You probably put mayonnaise or some high-calorie shit on your shit.
I like mayonnaise. I don't mix it with my fries. I don't do it with the fries, though.
What do you use?
For fries?
Yeah.
Queso, bro. Not good cheese.
It all adds up.
Yeah, I fucking love cheese.
Legitimately.
I love cheese.
All right, here we go.
But queso, but ketchup's out the question.
Now you know why I'm ripped and
it ain't ketchup.
Yeah,
it ain't ketchup, motherfucker. It ain't fucking
ketchup's my secret weapon.
Is that what it is?
Anyway, back to the story. I like a lot of ketchup.
Yeah.
All right. And it's not because I use it all. But what I like is like when the little bitty fries kind of get mixed in with the ketchup and you can't get them out with your hands and you got to use a fork and you kind of drip. Bro, that's the best fries. What?
It's nasty, man. Ketchup is peasant shit, Andy. I'm actually disappointed, bro.
I put ketchup on my fucking steak.
You're a monster. What the fuck is wrong with you?
I don't really do that. At home, I do it.
That's nasty, bro.
No, it ain't.
That's fucking nasty.
I don't actually do that.
I believe
the fucking. Did you see me do it the other night?
Well, no, because you rely on me for your food when we're in the restaurant. So
I didn't rely on you. We just like the same shit.
Yeah. You know, so we got that peppercorn.
That shit was good.
This shit's good.
Hey, I ain't never had a meal with DJ that I didn't like. That's a fucking fact. I also have never been to a restaurant with DJ where he didn't try to order a grape margarita.
It is what it is, man.
Bro, every single time we go to a restaurant, this motherfucker tries to tell the waitress every single time
that I like grape margaritas.
No, he says, "What kind of margaritas do you have?" And she'll go through the whole list, and he'll be like, "You got watermelon?" And she'll be like, "No, we don't have, no watermelon margarita. Really? We don't have that. You got grape?"
Yep.
And then they'll get it, and then they start laughing.
They just walk off most of the time.
Yeah, I have to tell him. I'm like, "Hey,
he's a little racist. Yeah. Excuse my friend."
How's that? That's not racist.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
It's not racist.
It's not.
That's a stereotype. Stereotypes are based in truth.
It's true. This is true.
Yeah.
But yeah, we left Steak and Shake off the list, and I think one, they need to be on the list, definitely in the B category. But they may be getting a bump. We gotta go find a Steak and Shake and try it out, because apparently Steak and Shake says they have RFK'd their fries, and they're opting for a healthier cooking method. They're using beef tallow now.
Yeah, I don't know is that good?
I don't know. Apparently McDonald's used to use beef tallow to fry their fries.
Now they just use apparently crack cocaine. I mean, dude, how can all these food companies legitimately, how can it be
put straight additives in there?
Yes, that are addicting. How is that okay?
Yeah.
Fuck, dude. We should be putting that shit in supplements, bro.
Yeah. Fucking ripped.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm loving it. I wonder why. You got crack cocaine in there.
Yeah. Oh, shit,
I bet you do love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently, yeah. They're switching. They're not switching because they never used beef tallow, but they're going to be using beef tallow. So we got to put that on the list to go try it.
I saw a Steak and Shake that was still open here. I thought they all closed.
There's only one. I thought
there's three.
There's three.
I got the lowdown. So there's one out Highway 30 on the way to like Chuck's Boots out there by the go by the farm.
Okay,
it's on the right. That one's still open. The one in Kirkwood's still open. And then I think there's another one still open.
Huh.
But that one in the Bluffs turned into Freddy's or some shit.
Freddy's is good.
Yeah, everybody seems to like it.
Oh, bro,
I never had it.
Freddy's slaps.
What is Arnold? Arnold, is this still open, dude? All right, well, that's the other one then.
Okay, so that's 4. Dude, I remember when they were all closing down and they had these billboards.
There's 7? Where are the other ones?
There's 7 open ones?
I can't say they're all addresses. I don't know the neighborhood.
Is there one on the moon next to your 7-Eleven?
Next to 7-Eleven. Take the shake and then go take the Slurpee.
Z-Shine's building a whole town on the moon.
If there's one on Martin Luther King Jr. Drive, we ain't going there.
I did try the fries on March 1st when they said it'll be nationwide.
Yeah.
It did taste a little better.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, so you tried
like how
beef
so?
tallow?
Like less chemically? Or was it just like placebo?
Could be. I would have to like go again and see it, but it did taste good.
Well, you love food. You're a food guy.
I can eat until I die.
Yeah, this motherfucker goes to India every year, comes back 20 pounds bigger.
No, they're good. I think.
Is that just eating mom and dad's cooking, bro? When you're over there, or you guys?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
My mother is just phenomenal.
Yeah. Apparently.
Oh yeah, for sure.
This last time you came back though, you didn't put on too much.
Oh, because I did 75 hard, mental discipline.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. My man's a machine over here.
Nice. Yeah.
How's that 7-Eleven doing?
Good.
Apparently, you just had some customers up there.
Yeah, right. New white people come again.
But yeah, so I mean, they're like I said, we gotta go try them. But that's just the intro to 3.
Hey, have any of you guys that are listening tried these beef tallows yet?
Yeah,
if so, I want to hear about it because I haven't tried it yet.
I want to go try it. We got to go try it.
I'm on 75 hard, bro.
I'm saying, I'm like,
that's why you said like
you looking good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't take long.
Yeah.
It takes about a good week for me to start getting it back in line.
I mean, I get it.
I would say it did leave a little bit of aftertaste.
Really?
Yeah, that you would not find with regular fries.
Was it like a film, like a mouthfeel?
Yes, yes. So that's how I figured out it was beef tallow.
Well, it's fat.
It was different. It was fatty.
Yeah.
But it tasted good.
Well,
when we can.
You look like you're over there fucking ready. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. My man's hungry.
I'm just looking at this fucking picture of fries.
All right, let's move on.
They're golden. They look good.
Yeah.
God,
dude, French fries are my kryptonite, bro. They go with everything. They fucking go with everything.
You can do so many things.
Dude, you can eat it with Chinese food. You can eat it with sushi. You can eat it with pizza. Like, dude, yeah.
That's real diversity right there.
Yeah, that's right. Bro, fries go with everything. Everything. There's not tell me something they don't go with.
Ice cream.
They go, ice cream comes after.
Yeah,
bro, what are you talking about? You
category.
dip your fucking fries into motherfucking ice cream. Like the Frosties and shit. See? It goes with everything. You can't prove me wrong.
I'm not trying to. But yeah, I mean, that's cool.
When I become a food critic and you want to get a top rating, just serve fries with whatever comes.
That's all you
Here we go, Mr. Frisella. We brought you some complimentary French fries.
There we go.
Fucking 6 stars.
Yeah, there we go. I like it. But yeah, I mean, this was interesting. Like I said, I mean, RFK, he's in office. I mean,
have you ever had a bad French fry?
I've never had a bad one. No,
like a bad French fry, like a real, like one you were like that was cooked properly. Like I've had some soggy ones and shit, but I'm saying like, have you ever had a French fry
that I did not like?
Yeah, and you were like, it was done right, and you were like, oh, this is not good. Oh shit! DJ's gonna be working out for an extra week now. I haven't either, bro.
Yeah.
I've never had a French fry that I didn't like.
Yeah.
So like ranking them is sort of like,
Yeah.
What? I really can't think of a time I ate a French fry I didn't like it.
That's right. I concur.
Yeah, really?
Yes.
Bro, if you had to eat only one food your whole life, what would it
Potato.
be? Me too. You can make it so many different ways.
Mashed potatoes.
Funny thing, the place where I come from in India, there has to be one meal in the day that is potato. It's like the labor food or whatever it is.
Yeah.
It has to be potatoes.
What happens if it's not? You die?
We have withdrawals.
You go to India jail?
Yeah, straight to jail.
Yeah, straight to jail.
Right. You can do so much with potatoes.
Dude, I agree. You can make potato pancakes. You can make diced potatoes. You got French fries. You got fucking baked potatoes of all different kinds. I mean, what else? You got tater tots.
Oh,
bro,
baked tater tots.
What else do you got? You got all kinds of shit, bro.
I don't like
you got mashed potatoes,
sweet potatoes. I like sweet potato French fries.
That's not a potato. That's different.
That's a fucking potato.
No, potato is a potato. That's why they call it a sweet potato.
Yeah,
I'm talking about regular potato.
Just a little. You got a little.
Regular potato is superior to fucking sweet potato. Sweet potato fries are for people that like guacamole toast at $40 a piece.
Bro, have you had sweet potato fries though?
I have had them. They're okay, but they're
good,
not as good as regular fries.
Nah, I mean,
I'll take a piece of avocado toast for $40, please.
But just spear it on my butthole.
Let me post it on Instagram.
Put it on my
Instagram's made food so much more expensive because people are willing to pay like ridiculous amounts for whatever's in.
Just dumb shit.
Don't you remember like 3 years ago or 4 years ago when avocado toast was like a fucking, like it became like
the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like avocado toast.
I bet you do.
It's good.
Yeah.
Put a little salmon on there. Like raw salmon, like sashimi.
What else can potatoes be? Wedges? Dude, you know who's got good potato wedges? Huck's. You ever been to a Huck's or fucking Casey's?
Sounds like I'm not allowed there.
Yeah, it's kind of out there. It's kind of out there. You might have to go with me.
You don't go to places that are named after the first name of somebody. You just don't do it. Yeah, no.
Man, I love fucking potatoes.
There are several curry dishes that we make with potatoes. Several of them.
Several?
Yeah. So you haven't.
I don't think I've ever had a curry dish. What is it?
Probably don't want one.
It's just spice. It's not hot. It's not spicy. It's just spice.
I'll show you a video of it being made.
No, it's all right.
No. Those are like some bad stuff. No.
Okay, let's get to what we're getting at. What about the French fries? Is this it? I don't want to see no nasty shit.
What?
Yeah.
No, it's not nasty. You've seen the videos, like the street vendors. They just throw all the shit in the fucking.
I don't care.
Yeah, it's
Bro, I eat street tacos, bro. Like when we were in Austin and I look at like the taco place. I look at like the worst looking place.
Oh, it's usually the best shit.
Yeah, no shit.
I don't think that's the same. in India, though. I don't think that applies.
Anyway, what are we talking about?
RFK.
Okay.
All right, he's in the story. Okay, because they're trying to model this new healthy America. But there's interesting things going on. RFK is actually getting some heat right now. A longtime skeptic, RFK Jr. urges people to get vaccinated for measles amid deadly outbreak in Texas. So he's making,
dude, listen, RFK has never been anti-vaccine.
Correct.
Okay, because you oppose certain medications that are not vaccines, they changed the definition of vaccine. A vaccine used to mean they give you a shot, and whatever they gave you the shot for never happens to you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and they changed it so that they could get around the accountability aspect
and the liability of it.
Yes,
correct.
So vaccines by law you cannot sue medical companies for vaccination, because that's what everybody thinks too. They're like, oh, I'm going to sue them. No, you're not.
Yeah.
We try to tell you this too.
You can't do it.
So they switched definitions so get away from accountability a number of years ago. RFK has never been anti-vax. He's anti-COVID vax, and I believe that he's anti giving infants 4,000 vaccinations the day they're fucking born.
Right.
Which has shown up in the autism rates of this country for 20 years, and people still defend it.
Well, that's where, most of the heat he's actually getting is from people on the right because of that reason. I mean, the measles vaccine is one of those things, and now he's.
But hasn't it been around for like 100 years, 50 years?
Yes and no. They've changed it, right? And I got some data here to bring up. I think the first thing that we have to adjust is that he's on a very, very pro measles vaccine, and it's concerning to me for sure personally. But I wanted to bring some numbers in just to make people, well informed about what the reality of the situation is, because this measles talk has been going around for a couple of weeks now, and everybody's freaking out. Okay, so as of, I believe these numbers was February 27th, so just a few days ago. Okay, there's 164 cases right now in the United States. We go 1 year ago, 285. Okay, so you could argue, okay, we're a month in, 3 months in the year. Okay. Maybe concerning, maybe, but it's interesting. But I mean, it's nothing really crazily different.
It's the same shit they're doing with the plane crashes,
dude. Right?
There was more plane crashes to this point in 2024 than there are in 2025.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, it's interesting. Like, why are we being so fucking crazy? And then you even go out a little bit more. Let's go back from 1985 to present, bro. Like
1990, they had 27,000 cases.
So I mean, is this really a fucking outbreak? You know what I'm saying? Like, what are we rattling up? And like, it scares me, bro, because it's like, this is not new data. Like, this is straight from the fucking CDC's website here.
Did he make like a big press conference on this, or was he just passing through and someone said, "Hey, what do you think of this?"
No, he's starting to talk about it heavily now. And so, it is, to me, it's concerning.
Bro, it seems like there's a lot of weird shit going on.
That's what I'm saying, man.
Like, dude, I got to be real, man. Like, as much as optimistic I was about this changing,
dude,
it
feels the same.
No, it doesn't even feel the same. It feels like we got completely fucking lied to, and that these people made big promises, and we're ending up with the same old shit. And it's very frustrating.
Yeah.
Like, sending billions of dollars to anybody is not America first, okay? Saying you're going to release this and then finding all different kinds of reasons as to why not release it, that's not America first, bro.
No.
Trump, you came in here saying we were going to get all this shit, and you have people who aren't doing what they said they were going to do. And I don't believe that's coming from Trump. I believe that's coming from pressure from other places. Maybe it is coming from Trump. I don't know, dude. Look, I don't think he's fucking stupid. I think he knows exactly what he's doing. But I don't know. I just don't feel good about it right now.
Dude.
I don't feel good about it right now. I don't feel good about it. I feel like Oh. I mean, look, I said I'm wait and see.
Yeah.
90 days. Ain't been 90 days.
Hasn't been 90 days
You know,
yet.
I don't like the fact that we're making this big push. I really don't like this fucking big thing in Ukraine and then send the money to Israel. I don't like that we talk about, you know, abolishing income tax and, you know, how many of you guys are still going to have to pay tax coming up here?
Mm-hmm.
I don't like I don't like a lot of this. I don't think we're moving anywhere towards in a meaningful way what this country was legitimately founded upon. I feel like we're just switching to the other side for a minute, which is what's been going on for the last fucking 50 years.
Yeah.
And I just thought this was going to be different, and maybe it will be, and maybe I'm wrong, and maybe, you know, like I said, maybe there's things we don't know. Maybe there's reasons we don't know.
How I look at this and what kind of bothers me about this whole situation is I'm starting to see the same things that we were seeing his first term, in the sense of and this is my personal belief, I believe that Trump is just like they did in the first term. He's surrounded with some people that are not giving him the true data and the true temperature of the people, right? And a prime example of this is like the Epstein shit. Trump hasn't said anything on it. And when all these release dates were came and gone, nobody said shit. Bro, these fucking, you know, influencers that they use and, you know, they keep in their little fucking circle, bro, they got fucking hammered.
I think those people are discredited forever.
They got hammered, right? And I don't think Trump is I don't think they're even letting him see that shit.
Well, Trump gets hammered every day. It makes no difference.
No, what I'm saying is the people's rebellion, like in frustration.
Yes,
you know
I agree. I
like,
think he's not getting the proper temperature of what his movement is at.
He can't be.
You know, there was
Which is what they did in the first term.
Yeah, true. I saw a tweet. A pro-Israel influencer made a tweet and said, "There's something going on Twitter. You know, pro-Israel influencers aren't getting nearly the traffic or likes or shares or comments that they were before." And he was basically insinuating that there's some sort of bigger play. And like, no, dude, people are done with the fucking bullshit.
With your shit, yeah.
Yeah, they don't want to hear that. We don't want people in our country who are more loyal to another country. That's why people should move to another country if that's their country of loyalty.
Right. If
you're loyal to Ukraine, move to Ukraine. If you're loyal to Israel, move to Israel. That is why these places exist. But we as Americans as a whole are tired of every other country getting funded off the backs of our labor, every other country being liberated off the lives of our children. We're tired of it. We're fucking tired of it. And the average American person, man, woman, they're tired of it too. And this shit that they're doing, it's going to piss people the fuck off.
Yeah, bro.
And I think it already is.
No, it definitely is, bro.
There's a lot of people who fought for Trump to be in office who are now saying like, this is kind of bullshit.
Bro, and that's the thing. And if you're not reading the room, but if they're not even letting you read the room, then like that's the only grace I'm willing to give them, because again, we know how his circle is, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it's like that's a dangerous place to be at, both for him and more importantly for the country, man. Like I don't like it. I do not like it. And like when I saw what they were deleting comments of people calling them out on that bullshit. They're deleting comments.
Yeah, the influencers.
Yeah,
I don't think those influencers that did that. I think they did a massive damage to their credibility. Because, like, dude, if you wanted to see who was on the payroll and who was getting influence or who's getting the perks to say, look, man, a fair and free press does not mean that they're going to agree with you all the time.
Right.
But it also means they're not going to attack you all the time.
Right.
Okay. And that right now, you know, when they get up there and they say, oh, fair and free press, and then they only choose influencers who are very, very, very much so pro-Trump, that's not fair and free. Okay. Fair and free is somebody like us.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We will talk both sides of the topic. I still going to lean towards Trump much more than these guys. And I still like Donald Trump. I like him. I want him to win. I want him to succeed. And really, every American citizen should want him to win. Why the fuck would you want
left or right?
Yeah, why would you want the motherfucker driving the boat to be bad at it when you're in the boat?
Right.
That doesn't even make any sense. So it's not a like or dislike. It's the honest evaluation of what's actually going on. That is what press is. That is what the media is supposed to do. It's not supposed to advocate for one side 100% of the time or the other side for 100% of the time. It's fair. Fair means sometimes we're going to praise, sometimes we're going to criticize. That's fair. And if they really wanted people to build trust in them, they missed a tremendous opportunity because they decided to give it to people who propagate for their cause versus people who are openly fair in their assessments, or at least try to be fair in their assessments. I mean, everybody has bias. Everybody has things that they are going to affect their positioning. I have that as well. Everybody has that. Nobody is not biased.
Right.
Okay. Because we all have different life experiences. And I personally have the experience of knowing exactly what America can create for you if you're willing to give it what it needs. And I believe that tons of other people would have that same journey if we weren't oppressed financially the way that we are. That's why I argue for it so much, because I want you and your children to have a better life. I want you to have an easier time doing the things that you want to do than I had doing the things that I've been doing. And if I could tell you for a fact, if I was paying 50% less taxes, I'd employ 100% more of the people. And my company would be tremendously bigger and doing way more good than some of these big ass companies that have monopolized the market. It's not about, and that's another interesting thing. People say, well, we got to pay taxes to keep the greed in check. Well, that doesn't really make sense because
that fails on itself.
Hold on. Think about this. So you, as a socialist communist person, say that these people have to be taxed more because they're greedy and they'll keep all the money from the economy. That's their argument.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if they were really greedy like you said they are, what they would actually do is they would grow their company to the maximum size because they would make more money. They wouldn't just keep the money that they're being taxed on now. If I didn't have to pay tax in my company and personal tax, that money would be reinvested into my company to grow it bigger. And
if you were really greedy and you wanted more, right?
Well,
right.
I mean, like, dude, I'm an entrepreneur. I grow and build shit. But like that is what creates the local economy. And we forget all these things and we don't understand these things. And so we stand in line fighting against things and justifying them for the exact opposite reasons of why they happen. So like that argument of, oh, we're going to tax this dude and pay his share and this motherfucker, those people pay more in a year than you're going to pay in your entire life. Real talk. And second of all, if they were really greedy, dude, they'd be reinvesting the money because ultimately that would make them more money. Mm-hmm. So like, let's decide what you think it is because it can't be both.
No.
So anyway, fuck, I don't know.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, we got 2 more months. They're on the clock.
I mean,
we'll
look,
see.
dude, I feel better about where we are now than where we were with Biden and all this fucking
debauchery,
ridiculous shit going on.
Yeah.
Feel a lot better.
Yeah.
Okay. But there's some things happening that I just don't think that should be happening right now.
Yeah. Guys, let us know what you guys think down in the comments. Let us know where you
I would like
stand.
to know. I honestly would like to know where our community stands in terms of,
satisfaction.
Well, no, just like, are you guys okay with your tax dollars being sent to all these people all over the world when you're having to struggle to, build your own success here? Like, do you feel like that's fair to you? Is that fair to your family?
Right.
Like, is it fair that we're the only people in the world that work basically our whole lives and take half our income and it gets sent all over the world to subsidize people who, for whatever reason can't take care of themselves? The reason they can't take care of themselves is because we've always been taking care of them. Let them fucking figure it out.
It's real, man. Let us know down in the comments, guys. That being said, let's get to our final segment of the show. Now, usually we have thumbs up or dumb as fuck, but it's been demanded. People like that tier list ranking.
The French fry?
French fry tier list. So, we don't have French fries today. Instead, let's do some pizza rankings.
Oh, man.
This should be, now listen, I know we pissed a lot of people off with the French fry ranking.
We ain't going to stop there.
So, don't you worry. I got you.
We got more.
So yeah, we got the list here. Let's bring the list back up. All right. So
now, you know how I know you're a peasant, bro?
How?
Because the pizza places you picked to put on this fucking list.
Well, so listen, I went with, we went, Dot and I discussed this. He's going to share, I got no text messages, nigga.
Listen, I would make this real easy for you. They all go to the fucking bottom except emos.
Well, let's talk about it. I mean, I think this is worth some conversation.
Let's talk.
It's worth. I think emos for sure. It's a superior pizza.
Well, listen. Go ahead. I'll let you do your thing.
Yeah, we'll go down. right down the list. But I went with. These are pretty for the most part.
Where you get them anywhere.
Yeah, they're universal.
Got it.
Okay. I mean, and almost everybody knows about Emo's Pizza, roughly. Celebrities come here and shit. They always try it. So I think Emo's. It's safe to say that's a superior pizza.
Yeah.
Okay, we agree.
Yeah,
we both agree.
Now everybody who comes here from out of town is going to be like, "Oh, it's fucking trash," because that's
the cracker.
That's the trendy thing to say. But when you go to your house, you go to their house on a Saturday morning. What kind of fucking pizza box do they have?
Exactly. Every time.
It's always this nonsense talking shit about literally the most amazing pizza ever made.
Provel cheese.
Actually, it's a tie. There's a 3-way tie for incredible pizzas. And they all come from St. Louis.
Okay.
And they're not all 3 on this list. Only 1 is on the list.
Well, I didn't want to do a St. Louis specific one, but
I'm not gonna. Both of these brands are going to be available nationwide.
Who?
Katie's Pizza deserves superior
Katie's
pizza.
is up there. Yeah.
Okay. Katie's Pizza is a superior pizza.
There's
period.
no doubt.
Everybody agree?
Yeah, there's no doubt about that.
Have you ever tried their take-home pizza, the grocery store pizza?
The frozen,
it's fucking fire. Amazing. Okay, and they just got to deal with Walmart. They're going to be everywhere. Wherever you live, the next time you go in your store, look for Katie's Pizza. Know that that's from St. Louis. It comes from amazing people here in St. Louis, and it's definitely superior pizza. And that's not an ad.
It's not an ad.
That's good shit.
You could sponsor me though, Katie.
And the other one is Anthonino's. Anthonino's on the hill. For now, I think they're doing at home now. They're just getting it going.
Okay,
but if you want a fucking gourmet, ridiculous pizza, Anthonino's has it, bro. And that's not an ad either. Those are just my people. So those all go at the top.
Okay.
Now we can.
I mean, dude, we got good pizza here.
Yeah, we do.
I mean, fuck. There's thousands we can name.
We do, but everybody from the East Coast, because they all got big old fucking yappers.
Yeah.
They come here and they yap. People from St. Louis are a little more quiet.
Yeah, we're reserved.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're reserved.
So they come here and look, "Whoa!"
Yeah.
And we're just like, yeah, whatever, bro. Then leave.
Yeah, right. Don't come back. Yeah. All right. Casey's Pizza. This is gas station pizza. Everybody knows Casey's.
Okay. I will say Casey's is gas station pizza, but it's better than all those other pizzas.
It's pretty fucking good.
Yeah.
It's all right.
You got to call in and order it. They'll make it for you. It's pretty good, dude.
C.
No, I give it a B. I give it a B.
Okay. All right. Andy's feeling a little generous today. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Domino's. Where's Domino's going?
Domino's has made massive improvements to their pizza.
Their garlic buttery crust.
It used to be total garbage. Okay. It used to be the Little Caesars. But now it's become, I say, respectable delivery pizza if you're like drunk. Right? so like Domino's is a drunk pizza.
Yeah.
But it's fucking great when you're drunk, dude.
It is good shit. Hot or cold.
And by the way, they're usually open.
Yeah.
Now, you call those guys late, they will bring you some pizzas.
Yeah.
So I give them some points for that too.
Domino's is good.
I would say Domino's is a
It's a B.
Man, I think it's a C. It's not as good as Casey's.
Oh, see, I think it's better than Casey's, bro. I would switch Casey's and Domino's, bro.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, it's a good thing you're not running the show. So put that.
I'm working the PowerPoint.
Put that Domino's there in the C. Just like I told you to.
All right, now this is a classic. Tostino's pizza rolls.
Those are fucking D, bro.
Andy.
That
is my childhood, bro.
Totino's Pizza. Yes, I understand that.
That's all we had.
I know you're emotionally attached to pizza rolls, and I know there's a lot of people, bro, that are. But I mean,
that's a C. You got to go to C. That's a C, bro. You bake the motherfuckers, bro, for like 15 minutes.
If that's a C, then Domino's is a B.
Okay.
I'll give you that.
All right.
I'll let you have a move.
Okay. All right. Sweet.
But
Domino's
for me,
on the call.
Totino's is disgusting.
You know,
Totino's pizza rolls.
I just realized.
First of all, dude, when have you ever ate one? When has anybody in the history of fucking pizza rolls ever ate a pizza roll and not had it burn their fucking mouth? Yeah. Like it's an unedible food.
It's the best part.
Yeah, or inedible, or whatever. I'm not a phonetic genius like DJ.
I just realized that I thought it was Toast Tino's. There's not an S in there.
You call it Tostinos your whole life?
Yeah. Bro, what's that? No, it's like the fucking Bernstein Bears, bro. I just had a moment. I could have swore it was an S in there. I could have swore it was an S in there.
Pizza rolls. I don't like them, bro. They're not my thing.
Really? Fuck.
I used to eat a lot of those too when I was younger.
Yeah. It's the struggle,
not my thing, bro.
Yeah, it's the struggle. I get it.
I don't like it.
All right, DiGiorno, not delivery.
DiGiorno for real talk. DiGiorno for a fucking at-home pizza can be pretty decent.
They're pretty decent, bro. I like the cheese stuffed crust.
I'd put that in the C category.
Okay.
They're not. It's not nearly on the level of Katie's or Anthonino's.
Oh no, for sure.
Yeah. By the way, just so you know, Katie's and Anthonino's. You see that shit in your store. You take that home. That's like a nice night, bro. You don't fucking like you don't you. That's like I'm gonna have a date.
Nice little date night.
We're gonna have some. You might have a whiskey.
Me, myself.
She might have a wine.
Yep.
You know,
get your own
some
pizza.
candles going. Like that's a pizza. That's like a good pizza, bro.
It's a pie.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's my palate.
I have elevated.
My palate has gotten more refined.
Did I elevate your palate, Andy?
Yeah, for sure. I don't know where you learned all that stuff, but like you definitely know the pretty good stuff. DJ's a fancy guy.
Gay.
Huh?
That sounded gay.
Oh, did it?
Yep.
Well, I didn't mean it in that way.
I did.
See, I'm not against gay people like you guys are.
Yeah, you bunch of homophobes.
Bunch of
here.
fucking bigots over here. I'm just
Good
trying to
gosh.
I'm just trying to be honest. I go to dinner with DJ. He knows some fancy shit that I didn't know about.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a white trash eater, bro. I still like taquitos a quick trip.
I feel you, bro.
You know,
I feel you. I'm just happy I could satisfy.
Bro, we
those
started getting
taste
these
buds.
steaks one time from like all my buddies send me these steaks. I can't remember what the company's called up in New York. I think it's DeBraga's or something.
Oh yeah.
You had one of those, didn't you?
I've had, yeah.
Fuck,
bro,
they're so good.
Some good meat,
bro. We started getting them, and we had to stop getting them because like it made all the other steaks taste like shit.
Yeah.
You know, that's what fucking Katie's and Emo's and Anthonino's done for me for pizza.
Well, pizza, yeah. Bro. There's very few places I've had good pizza outside of St. Louis, for sure.
Bro, you go to Chicago, it's all fucking sauce, dude. That deep dish shit, that shit is overrated, guys. I'm sorry.
It is.
It's overrated. You go in there and it's this fucking thick and it's all sauce.
Yeah.
You got fucking heartburn for 3 fucking days. Like it's overrated. New York pizza's pretty good. But my complaint about New York style pizza is that it's usually like a kind of soggy.
Yeah.
Like I wish they would cook it just like 5 more minutes, bro, and it'd be perfect.
A little nice crust.
Yeah.
Yeah. Little Caesars, that's deep.
I mean, we all know where Little Caesars go. You go to Little Caesars when you're fucking looking in the couch for quarters and shit.
Yeah, it's real.
I mean, that's a fact.
$5, I got it.
Listen, we all been there. All right, there is a time in all of our lives where Little Caesars was the deal because it was all we could get.
It's like taking home the really ugly girl at the bar. You're going to eat. You're good.
You know what?
But shit, man, that was a grenade, bro.
I wouldn't know, but I assume that's like that. Yeah.
So I've heard.
Yeah.
Pizza Hut.
That belongs next to Domino's.
I would agree.
Yeah.
Bro, I like Pizza Hut. Pizza Hut has good pizza. All right, now last but certainly not least, Papa John's.
Papa John's goes to. There's not enough levels down.
What?
Andy,
this sounds personal, bro.
It is personal. It's very personal.
I thought they got good. They got good pizza.
I used to think so too.
Yeah.
Fuck Papa John's. We don't even allow Papa John's to be delivered in our businesses. Like if you order Papa John's in one of my companies and I see it, I will fire you. That's how much I hate Papa John's.
Bro, but the pepper and the little garlic butter sauce.
It's not about the food. It's about how I was treated at Papa John's one
principle.
time. One time, when I was about 20 years old, okay, I was living in Springfield, Missouri. And it snowed like 2 feet, dude, legit 2 feet. And everything was closed. But Papa John's was open. So I ordered the pizza, and I had an Isuzu Rodeo. You probably don't even remember what the it was.
I think I know what that is.
Yeah. So I drove that it took me like an hour to get up to Papa John's. Mm-hmm. And I go in there, and I had a credit card, and I go up there to get my pizza, and the dude's like, we're not taking credit card now, cash only. And I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, cash only? Like, you didn't tell me that on the phone before I drove up here for an hour. So he goes, well, our credit card receipt paper our credit card machine's out of paper. We're out of paper, so can't take credit card. I said, no, you can still take credit card. It'll batch out at the night. The charge will go through, because I own a business. I know how to
use a POS. Yeah.
I said, so just charge me for the amount and we'll be good. No. And I'm like, what do you mean no? I just drove up here for an hour. And he's like, well, you could drive back home for an hour.
Oh, fuck. And
so, that's what he said to me. And so I started getting upset, and I'm like, hey, this is bullshit, bro. Like, anyway, the guy ends up calling the cops.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. So it went back and forth. He ended up
take them an hour to get there.
Well, I left before they got there because I knew it would take them a long time. Yeah. So anyway, I call the store back the next day, and I'm like, hey, this is what happened, bro. And so this guy, the store owner, calls me, or somehow I got the store owner on the phone the next day. And I said, hey, this is what happened. Well, he went to that guy, and that guy told him that he told me that if I went across the street and got to the ATM, which I couldn't because it was closed, that he would give me the pizza for the cash. And I said, he's lying, dude.
Yeah.
And so anyway, so they look up on the cameras. I was telling the truth. They were lying. And corporate Papa John's calls me like 4 days later.
Damn.
And they actually offered me free pizza for life.
No shit.
Yeah, I told them to off.
Oh, Andy.
Yeah. So,
man.
That's it. The guy was don't hire assholes.
It's a good business
so
lesson.
Papa John's can suck a dick.
Forever.
Yeah, and if you eat it, you can too.
So we'll just leave Papa John's at the bottom right.
Papa John's shouldn't even be considered in this conversation. I hate Papa John's.
It's good pizza.
The product's all right.
Yeah.
But, maybe they fixed things since then.
Yeah.
But it ain't my thing, bro. Ain't my thing.
Right.
I don't appreciate that.
Yeah. No, listen, service is important.
You know what? I told them, I said, one day, everybody's going to know what you did. That day is today.
Oh, man. All right. I'm satisfied with this list.
See, I'm going to get mine no matter what.
Hey.
Like, you motherfuckers think you can me? Real talk. I will get back at you. You do not understand. I never forget. I never forgive. Payback is coming. So you're better off apologizing now than letting me get to the part of the list where your name is on it.
Bro. Papa John's, bro. You're going to have corporate. They're going to have a terrible sales day today. What the fuck happened?
Listen, I don't appreciate it.
Oh, it's real shit.
Because, dude, for me to get even any kind of resolution, I had to get all the way to the top.
Couldn't take that.
Yeah, and it wasn't like there was like 5 conversations that happened between that, and the people kept siding with this clown. He's straight up lying, dude. And so I ended up getting, I made enough noise to where I got a call from like somebody who could do something. And I'm not interested at that point. I just wanted you to know what the fuck you got going on there.
Yeah, right.
And bro, I'm all about forgiveness when you make a genuine effort to forgive or accountability or something. But because dude, that guy deserves some sort of punishment, bro. Yeah, right. And then they try to fucking buy you off free pizza forever. No, I'm not eating your pizza ever again, bro. And not only am I not eating your pizza, I'm not letting my people eat your pizza in my presence. It's not happening.
I love it.
Yeah, I fucking mean it.
I love it.
So if you work in one of my companies, because I don't see y'all motherfuckers every day, just know, if I walk in and you're eating Papa John's, we're going to have a problem.
It's over.
It's over.
It's over.
It's over. Your life is over. It's over.
All right. Well, I'm pretty satisfied with this list.
I like that we didn't put Papa John's on it anywhere.
Yeah, we won't even put it up there.
In fact,
I can't.
Can you delete it?
I wish.
You can't delete it.
Can't delete it. No, but it'll just stay right there.
All right. So it's not even in the game.
Not even on the field, bro.
And don't be calling me trying to fix this either, bro. Don't be calling me trying to sponsor the show.
They're going to freak the fuck out.
You guys give me, here we go. Okay. You give me a $10 million a year contract and free pizza for life, we can start negotiations.
Okay. All right. Papa John's, you're on the clock, baby.
Yeah. Otherwise, I'm going to talk about you every show.
I love it. All right. Well, that's in history right there, baby.
Yeah.
We got it settled, man. All right. Well, that's our piece of rankings. Hope to hear your guys' feedback. Doesn't really matter, but that's our take.
That's true. It doesn't matter.
Dude, I learned my lesson from the fucking fry shit, man.
People were mad about that.
People got upset.
But you know what? Like, sorry you don't know what good French fries are.
Sorry your taste buds are shit.
Yeah, well, you know, it is what it is.
It is what it is, man. But guys,
it is what the fuck it is. If you eat Papa John's, you're a peasant.
Yep.
Real talk.
Well, guys, Andy, that is all I got.
Me too. All right, guys. Don't be a hoe.
Share the show.
Fuck Papa John's.